sell.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the price come back here, like example here, right? So you do like this, and it's weakening, still doesn't break this. So you just focus sell. Yeah. See this one. Okay, this one you already see the type 3 one. Got like I said, big impulsive. The resistance. The pullback is very. This time it gives 2 touch instead of 1. It doesn't. Okay, sometimes go. It doesn't give like straightforward lah, like what I picturized. Show it to you, right? It's either like giving. This time it gives 2 touch.
Yeah.
Because in the bigger picture, you already see double top. Another big reversal for it to go down. You can find buy. So for find buy, okay, like I said, okay, you already see the one that I say that for buy, right? And then break. Break like this. So you just find buy. You mark here, buy. So you wait until here, then here. It's just being, for me, if you want to trade, it's just like being, you trade flexible, you know? Flexible on what you can see on the market at that time. I mean, like, it's impossible lah to be perfect. For you want to get a perfect entry, it's possible lah. But
this guy, for example, he makes it look like he's perfect. Curious. I mean, you catch. I don't know how he does it.
Because why? Because he already trade for a long time. He is not. He trades. I mean, like, he trade from Dira time, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're long. How many years you already trade?
Let's say 2.
Oh, 2 years. You just 2 years only.
Yeah.
So Hafiz is like very seasonal trader, you know. He is already like 6-7 years. So the master, the one that I learned trend line also, he already trade like 7 to 8 years. Do you know Hadi? You know, you don't know him.
I know Hadi XY.
I learned. Okay, he is my master of trend line lah for me. He teach me everything for trend line. For trend line, if it not for him, before this, trend line is very, people call only for calculate pips only, you know.
Oh.
Trend line trend line is being very bash a lot. Because at that time I was start learning forex. I was start from engulfing days, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, my first teacher I learned from Berg and Golover.
Okay, big.
Yeah, there was engulfing. That was my first. That was my first teacher mentor lah that time. So, but he bashed a lot of trend line. That time, almost all Sifu doesn't teach trend line at all. Because they say like trend line is for calculative for only. So, but I also cannot learn engulfing. Because why? The zone is too big. And then the rules, he said that I have to wait sideways. I mean, like, bro, you got no time lah to wait sideways. At that time I was very scalper lah. I was being like very scalping type. I didn't like, okay, this is sideways. Okay, this is sideways. You want to wait? He always teach like H1, H4 only, bigger time frame. Everyone can teach lah if bigger time frame. I'm sorry to say lah, but everyone can teach lah if bigger time frame. No one will show. Like I show you right now. No one will show you how to take on M1, how to take M5, how to take M15. No one will show, Because why? Because it's very risky, very risky, and you have to be like flexible. You have to. I'm showing you like how I trade, because I trade. I'm working with the broker. I have been working for Singapore provider before, and there's a lot of experience lah. So I'm 24 hours with the child, focusing on it,
Okay.
Only. So the reason why I respect Hafiz Zafi, I respect Hadi, because they are very seasonal trader. For Hadi, he is now like swing trader only.
Yeah.
Hadi trade right now, he only trade like this only, He doesn't teach a lot. He only trade like this. You open line chart, take this sharp SNR, just put PO there. Hadi now trade like that only. Because now he got other thing lah. He only trade weekly and daily only lah. Weekly trend line, SNR weekly, put PO trigger, and then he just let it go. Because from what I see right now, is I will do this lah in the long term. 1 to 2 months lah. Because in Malay, it doesn't show bigger picture now. With bigger picture, for this one to be US will print more money lah if it will go bullish momentum lah. If US if the Fed print more money, and then there will be a downtrend lah, because in the big picture is either this lah. That's what I can see.
Okay.
For Afiq Zafi, he already mastered timing lah for me, because he already know like the exact date what will happen. I mean, like yeah lah, I think only him know what the market can do lah. Because yeah lah, I think what I can say is his experience lah. Because why he can say he is the master of gold. That's what I can say. Ihana, you know, okay lah. Sorry to say lah. I think lah, Ihana doesn't teach at all what he played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She doesn't. She will not ever teach you guys how she trade.
Yeah, like for real, because she teaches engulf, but like if you check our students, none of our students dress like her. Like if you want to know someone that teaches what they trade, you see their students trading like them. But yeah, and Hannah, her students don't trade like her at all. Like so, I felt that way about Afixafi too. Sometimes I thought Afixafi was like hiding things and not teaching what he knew. Do you think he teaches what he uses?
Again.
Do you think Afixafi too? Do you think he teaches what he uses?
For me, Afiq Zafi teach what he does, but in terms of timing, he still doesn't teach lah. That's what I can say.
Okay.
Because after I learned with Afiq Zafi, I can say that I improve a lot lah. Very a lot. And then I start to make sense lah. I start to make sense a lot of how gold behavior, how gold do, how gold doesn't do. Because the first time I learned with Afiq Zafi is I'm very shocked lah, because he doesn't do that. This kind of marking I don't like. Actually, he know when the timing is, because why? Because it is very simple already. Because like I teach you already, it all comes to chart pattern, how the chart pattern do, and he already know how the candle is being impulsive, like F15 continuation, like he already know like what comes next. Because okay lah, for me lah, for the logic lah, for me, if the candle is doing like this, do you want to fight with the bearish momentum? Do you want to fight with the buy? If I'm asking you,
no.
For example, for this one, do you want to fight? No. Although the next candle is doing like this, it is still, the next candle is very bearish momentum, and it is almost, if the price reach the highest point of buy, of course lah, you will find sell, right?
Yeah.
Highest peak, right? Oh, of course, you will find sell.
Yeah.
You won't find buy anymore, right? Unless, because this time of period, the fundamental works kick in lah. They kick in the market lah. So many millionaires are made here. Also here too. See, okay. If I show you on monthly, this is the same continuation pattern that I show you. Pull back here, and then continue bearish. And then here, pattern, chart pattern here, continue bearish. Here, sideways, continue again. Until the lowest one for buy. Wait, buy.
Okay.
Of course lah, I'm maybe Afiq is more perfect or more, he knows more goal better because he got a lot of experience. Because I'm actually at at the same level of experience like you lah, years of experience. I'm I start trade when I was the first day of my lockdown country, my Malaysian first day lockdown country. That's when I
Okay.
first start my forex lah, February 2020.
Mm.
So until now, my profit is very good lah. I I have I can buy cars, I can buy anything I want.
Okay.
So I'm showing you what I use lah, because if I'm not perfect and not answering what you're looking for, I don't know what else. I didn't hide anything from you,
Mm.
because I'm really
Understand you.
like
Understand you. So
I'm
like,
for you what I see now, what I saw.
mm. Okay. I understand. So like, from what I've seen, market mover like controls the market. Closing price is very important, and I think it's, I don't know, this entry part, the entry part. I don't even know how to like really, cause the whole stuff I could, like I told you, I learned from Megat. Megat uses H1 and H4 levels for its entries. Only H1 and H4. And those levels, price respects those levels every single time. But he himself, he does not know if it's to respect or not. And that's the flaw that he has. And your entries are sharper than his. Your own entries. Your entries are always sharper than his. So like, uh, I really need to work on my entry. The thing is, I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's look at this H1 level right now. Let's look at uh, the last resistance, the the price took entry around 1831.10 in H1, around 1831.10. Yes, exactly. There. Now we know that level, and we know that that's So now, how to enter at that level? That's the problem. Like with precision and to reduce the float, because most times I wait for M1 break of structure, and when M1 break structure, sometimes it deepens in. So I could enter the trade, I'll be right, but yeah, I'll have like some losses before I now become right. So like, from what you said, after marking the H1, you use M5, M15, M1 for what? Can you break down how you want to enter that trade? Because most times you would not know to wait for trend line, because you think price will fly, price will come and will not give you entry again. So I'm talking about the first reaction. Because the trend line right now is in hindsight, because we had no idea that trend line will come and give us 2 points and 8 points for entry there. So like, I'm talking about when price first approached that level for this sell, the first approach to the level. Let's forget about the other 2 points now. Let's forget about the second and third point. Let's talk about the first point. The first point that you drew in the trend line. That's the first reaction. So let's try and enter this sell there. Because right now in a live market, you would not know that price will come and give first, second, and third points. Okay. So let's talk about the first point. The first.
Okay, the first one.
Yes.
Okay, you're talking about this entry, right? This entry. Okay, the first entry, you go to
Yes.
M13, you already see the trend line. And also, in terms of SNR, this resistance, and also got HNS resistance also here. You see?
Yeah. I understand this part. Okay, what I'm trying to talk about is, let's let's talk about the. Okay, have you seen your first point, your first trend line point? The first trend line point. I'm talking about that sell. Yes, the first trend line point sell.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Or you want to talk about first trend, this first point of trend line?
Yes, that first cell. Because
Okay, what you don't understand about this trend line?
no, I understand about this the current market, the current market point sell. But I'm talking about the first sell that happened when price first approached the H1 zone. The first sell that happened.
Oh, you're talking about how to entry sell here.
Yes, the first sell. Yes.
Okay. You see? Hello?
Yeah. I'm seeing. Let's use other confluences besides the trend line because, like I said, trend line is always funny. You would not know if that's the right trend line. So, like, let's use other ways besides the trend line. Like, which other way would I have used?
Which lower?
Which other confirmation and confluence would we have used to enter a cell at that place? Because in trend line you can see lots of trend lines and you would not know the right one. So I'm talking about other methods, other ways that you would have used to enter the cell there.
It's actually you have to combine with SNR lah. Okay, its logic is you understand?
Okay.
So you have to make sure that there is nearest SNR. So trend line is if you cannot see trend line, then don't use it. Then the trend line is sometimes there is people that only can see trend line only. Sometimes there is people that can see SNR only, but cannot see trend line. Sometimes there is sometimes that people can see trend line but cannot see SNR or MM. So from what I see, you can use from what I see from your eyes, you can see SNR but you cannot see
Yes.
this.
Yes.
So that's why I say I have 4 confluence. If you see SNR only, it's okay. So SNR is more for if you have a lot of confluence, you have more solid confidence to entry lah. You have more solid confirmation for entry. Because you want because I understand you don't know how to do the point 1, point 2 for entry, right?
Yeah, I can. But yeah, sometimes in the chat you see lots of point 1, point 2. So like you won't know the exact one that price will reverse from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if next time you don't see where the trend line, okay, next time if you wait somewhere, if you wait SNR there, if you wait okay, sometime if you next time if the SNR is coming here,
Yeah.
if you don't see any trend line, then what can I say? You cannot. I mean, like you cannot like if you got guts, if your confirmation is SNR only, you have confidence to entry, you just entry lah. But if it's more solidified if you have another confluence of trend line you want to entry, then go for it lah. I mean like you can, the more the confluence, the better the more quality lah you entry. Because I cannot blame you like I cannot like I mean like it takes time lah for you to learn trend line. I mean like I don't expect you to become good at trend line or anything, or it's very hard to say lah because you cannot, I know that you cannot use trend line lah, but there's other people that they are good at SNR only, then doesn't need to use trend line, you know.
Yeah.
Because for me, if you can combine SNR and trend line, you have more confidence on your entry. That's all I can say.
Okay. So vision usually makes it looks like he always knows the right trend line.
Yeah, because he know when is the one thing you want to mark the trend line, make sure the line chart is very sharp. Very sharp. Take the one that is very sharp, like this. Don't take something like this lah. This one don't marking. Try to avoid lah. For example, if this trend line like this shady one, don't to focus because vision he do like what I do also, because he do like very zone marking like this. This one cannot lah. You cannot like mark like this. I mean like you can do like this, but make sure you being cooperative with
SNR.
SNR. So you have to determine the how many risks that you willing to lose lah. I mean like even if you learn from him, he will like cooperate with SNR. Because SNR and trend line, they teamwork together, you know. Goal for goal, SNR and trend line, they react the same place.
Okay, and he marks the trend line in any time frame. There is no time frame rule for the trend line.
For me, there is no rule lah.
Okay.
As long as you can see, and but the bigger the time frame you can see the trend line and SNR, of course it will go 100 pips, 200 pips. You understand what I mean? For example, like if you see from the weekly, right? You see the it goes far away from the price point actually. But this is just the beginning. It will be more later. It's already like 130 pips.
Okay.
Although the market is very slow and very boring lah. Because for me right now, gold is waiting for closing monthly. Usually go.
So didn't that sell at the H4 resistance?
Where?
The current H4 resistance, didn't that sell there? Because if you check the current market price, there's a resistance, the price reacted off. Did you enter the sell?
Which price point?
The current resistance H4 resistance. Yes.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you enter a sell there?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But I filter on the long time frame.
Okay.
Because if you got a big account, you can handle the pips. Then just go for it lah. See, already only 24. Yo, bro.
All right.
At the H4 I don't entry lah because that time already close market. Already want to close market. But you can entry actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last entry I do for Friday is around here. So I don't sell around here lah. But I already see there is trend line here. See? SNR and trend line. You understand?
Okay.
But I only buy from here only lah. Buy. I didn't sell lah because at that time if you already achieve target or you already like having done for trade, you have to stop lah. That's all I can say.
Okay.
So you understand what I mean like this? See, very big momentum. Just wait here, and then just buy. Price come back, buy. Doesn't break until you can see the trend line. This is what our vision always do. He do something like this, right?
Okay. You draw two trend lines and the zone within. That's the zone.
So you entry on this zone. So you mark lah.
So since there's no time frame rule, why didn't you go to M15 or H1 to look for trend line?
Because you already see what okay. You don't need to go to M15 or M5 because you already see what you want to filter until M13 only. Okay. So you just entry on M13 only lah. If you want to filter low time frame, no problem. You can go. Okay, you already see another closer trend line, another sharp trend line, more sharp trend line. Here. Another more sharp trend line. 1.2, very sharp. See, third touch. And also you already see double top. Strong reversal. So if you already see from M13, you already make the 2-line zone or SNR, you don't need to filter to M15. It's all about being flexible on the time frame, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's why I don't say there is rules, there is SOP. Okay lah. For me, I really hate SOP or you have to look at low time frame. What do? I'm just being straightforward. Because you have to trade at the moment, you know. you have to trade what do you see at the moment and being flexible. I cannot give you if you how do you trade if you okay lah for example if you already see on H4 you want precise entry, okay, then you go to low time frame. That's why I say that if you already see very small zone on high time frame
Okay, plus this
or on empty.
the sideways pullback, sure. The sideways, if you check M15, you see sideways, price broke out in sideways and to the level, like gold movement, like you said, sideways, breakout, entry, and then the real movement. Can you see the sideways?
Again?
The sideways, there was sideways before price broke
Yeah.
to take the entry, yeah.
Okay, what the question again?
Okay, like I'm trying to like also show you another confluence from what you said, like extra confluence, price movement, sideways, then breakout to take entry at the trend line, and then the real movement, now sell. Do you understand me?
No, I don't understand.
Okay. Before price took entry at the sell, there was sideways.
Yeah.
Yes. Like you said, gold movement. Price would form sideways, then break out to manipulate people into the buy, and then the real move will now be the sell after it has hit our level. Like that's extra confluence.
So you thought this time it will be buy lah that time?
No. I'm trying to like show you one of the rules you talked about.
You mean the gold manipulate for sell?
Yes, it manipulated buyers first, and then finally the real move was a sell. Sideways, break out the sideways, and then finally took entry at the sell at the trend line for a sell.
Okay.
It's not a question, it's just an addition.
So you want to say that actually you already know that this price will pull back for sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the sideways.
So
Right?
you thought will be manipulate for buy lah.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Because okay lah, if you already see the high time frame, confluence is more stronger than the low time frame. So you just expected for the confluence for the high time frame, respect the high time frame rather than the low time frame. Because at that the one that I teach that you say that I say that the sideway will confuse you for buy. This one is for if you cannot see from the left side of the lower time frame. I mean like for the the left side, if you cannot see any SNR or trend line, and this kind of behavior, gold doesn't do deep. I mean like deep reversal, you know.
Okay.
This one is very deep. There's no deep reversal or trying to make MC.
So
Because at that time,
okay. What if there was no trend line confluence? What if we could not find trend line? What if there was no trend line confluence in this trade right now? How would you enter? What if imagine if there was no trend line confluence? Like we could not find any trend line, because sometimes you will not find a trend line. Like
I think only you cannot see the trend line confluence because I can see every time.
Trust me, I'm serious. Like I've gone through the chart countless times. Sometimes I don't find trend line confluence because I don't know. Maybe I'm not going too low because I always stop at M15. I don't like checking M5, M1. Maybe that's why. But like,
Okay, for you can see already trend line. The one that I said that doing deep retracement. That's why I say you still not. I mean, like, you still not good enough lah to know where the trend line it will take.
okay,
You understand what I mean?
I get to
You
understand.
still need practice.
Okay.
Because I don't like expect you to be like so perfect. I mean, like, you have to put the hard work lah to know where trend line to take you to exactly execute how trend line rules. If you're not good enough, it's okay. You can just future test, try. Future test, try SNR, know the support and resistance that you want support by resistance cell. So find the trend line. Sometimes the trend line will break out, but pull back to the continuous. The continuous. That's why there is a rule. So if the price do like this, if break, he will do the buy. He always respect like that. If he doesn't do this, he will do this. So if the SNR, right, if the SNR break, right, SNR become resistor. Buy here. It's all about being flexible.
Okay. So what you mean is you find trend line at every point of your entry. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
But sometimes okay. But sometimes, I mean, like, for me, for myself, I already enter with my guts already. I already enter with one confluence is already enough already. Because this is just satisfy. Because what I'm showing you right now is just to satisfy. How do you see in the future? How do you? This is just a back test. No, if the future test is the most challenging one. That's why I'm showing you what will happen on the market. If you see at the moment one confluence,
Yeah.
just try to entry. That's all I can say. Because
Okay.
because
what-
if you got what to make you confident to buy or sell. Next time, if you see two confluence, okay, you be confident. You just entry.
Okay. What's your best
If
confluence? What's your best confluence? Is it the M15 sideways pattern? What's your best confluence?
my best confluence is if you combine with a lot of confluence. That's all I can say. If you see a lot of confluence, for example, like this one, you already see that there is H1 trend line, and you see there is H4 so you got nothing to worry about.
Okay.
That's the only confluence. I don't know what you want to. What do you? I don't know what you being like. I mean, like, what I see in you right now is you want to find that very like a holy grail entry or very precise zero float zone. You see right now it's only 18 pips only.
Yeah, something like
So you,
that.
so you, so you got two confluence, very strong confluence, SNR trend line, just full margin there.
Okay. Plus knowledge. Okay.
Okay, for sell here. For sell, okay, this one got one time frame only. Trend line here. Support and resistance plus MM. Three confluence. SNR also. Engulfing also. But engulfing is bullshit lah. You just forget about it. SNR, channel. Very big confluence. This one. This third point, you from margin like crazy people. Like, it's only like, how many pips? 15 pips, bro. So if you don't want to like feel like stressed about sideways or everything that chart pattern or anything you want to satisfy yourself, you just find the very most have the most confluence entry and you can full margin there. That's all I can say.
Makes sense. I get.
So you
Yeah, it makes sense. I understand.
okay.
I'll probably just have to go and rewatch it like countless times, and then if questions posed, plus if I see like screenshots of your trades, I'll like ask you how you got in on,
Again?
like I said, I probably have to go and like back test and rewatch this. Cheers. The whole stuff. I'm trying to like grasp it, but I think I do. But yeah, that's that.
I mean like how was your trading so far actually? I mean like I kind of see like you very stressed about like you want to have a very, from what I see lah, you are very like, I mean like you seek for perfectionist lah entry from what I see lah.
Yeah, the entry is the issue. Like I understand direction very well, like extremely well. The entry, because most times, I'll wait at probably H1 level and all, and I'll see sideways. Sideways will occur in M15, like I told you. Sideways will occur in M15 and M5, but yeah, the price will still break it, like break the zone and go deep. So like, and what else? Yeah, that's about that. The entry was also the issue. So like, and the whole trend line stuff, trend line, you won't know the right trend line. You check M15, you see, check M5, M30. So like, I totally removed M5 trend line from my trading style a while back, cause trend line most times price will close above the trend line. Price will close above the trend line, but it will still respect the trend line. Like lots of things like that. Like, so I'm like, what the hell, like. So
Understand?
yeah.
So you mean like I mean like how do you entry actually? Are you like a full margin entry also, like, or what?
Most times it depends on the setup. Like it depends, like, cause not to like take a break, cause sometimes if I try doing full margin after M1 break of structure, price will deepen in again, and I will now layer and thinking that price just wants to deepen before candle will now close above. When candle now closes above, I will now it will take me out in like a huge loss or something. You get like the whole stuff, yeah. So like I was looking for a way to like validate a level with so much confidence to know that okay, this level, even though it deepens in, the level will work. Like even though it deepens in, so like I was looking for a huge validating way to like validate a level, because every other thing is perfect.
So I think like if you got any further question, I think like maybe you can just tell me lah if you can. can rewatch back, and that's why I asked you to record it. If
Yeah. Exactly.
okay.
I'm gonna do just that. Yeah. I'll do that.
So can I stop here or?
Yeah. Cool. You could have like fixed another time if I've like gone through this and I've had extra questions. So yep.
So can I ask you how's today for the session?
Oh, it was
It's
good.
okay for
Yeah,
you?
it was okay. Yeah. To a certain degree, yeah. You reminded me of some things I kind of like threw away, like the whole stuff. I had like a concept of it, like an idea of it, but I completely took it out of my trading style, and so like I'll probably just go back to it now and try to like expand on it, and the chart pattern. The sideways stuff is something I was working on too. So because I told you I learned it from goal of a sideways breakout, and the first breakout is always the manipulation and everything. So like yeah, and what else? Yeah, that's about that. It was okay, but yeah, I think there'll be questions, but not now. I have to go through everything again, and then
Yeah,
I'll.
I really want to. I looking forward for your question because
Okay.
I'm not expecting you become like a Goku Super Saiyan thing, like you already understand everything. But
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it though. It's cool, yeah. I understand everything. You did well. The session was good.
okay,
Yeah.
so I think and they are already night or not?
It's 7 p.m. now. 7:27 p.m. We are like 7 hours
Uh,
late. Yeah.
okay,
Mm.
I end this session lah for today.
All right.
I already 2:30 here.
Yeah.
So anything, just tell me. Don't be shy or anything.
Sure.
I know you're. I know you're very good. I think you're going to be asking me a lot of question again. So I'm looking forward for your question.
All right. It's cool. All right. There's no problem.
Cool. Okay.
Thanks, man.
All right.
All right. Take
See you,
care.
bro.
All right. See ya. Catch ya.